we are dealing with the law of chemical combination. What is meant by combination? So we say when atom combines to form molecule or element combines to form compounds, this is called as a chemical combination because it involves the formation of bond. It involves the bond formation. Now this chemical combination is governed by certain laws termed as law of chemical combination, of which the first one is the law of conservation of mass. Now we come on to the second one, the law of constant or fixed proportion. Law of constant or fixed proportion. So what this law says? This law says the ratio or proportion of various element in a compound. The ratio or proportion of various element in a compound is always constant or fixed, irrespective of the source from which it is obtained or the method by which it is produced. That is, if a same compound is obtained from two or more different sources or prepared by two or different methods, then in both the case, that is in all the cases, the ratio of various element in the compound will always be constant or fixed. For example, in case of water, there are two elements involved. One is hydrogen, other is oxygen. One is hydrogen, other is oxygen. What is the ratio of hydrogen is to oxygen? So with respect to number, it is 2:1. 2 hydrogen is to 1 oxygen is the ratio with respect to number. Now if we compare it with respect to mass, the mass of hydrogen is 1 into 2, 2. Weight of oxygen is 16. So it is 2:16 with respect to mass. So in water that can be obtained from any source, from lake, pond, sea, river, tap water, etc. From any source we obtain water. The water is taken from any source or can be prepared by any method. The ratio of hydrogen is to oxygen from any kind of water obtained from any kind of source prepared by any kind of method will always be 2:1 with respect to number. 2 hydrogen is to 1 oxygen with respect to number, or it would be 2:16 with respect to mass. That is, the ratio of various element in a compound is always constant or fixed. This is what this law is all about. Let us take one more example. Now in case of CO2, carbon dioxide. Now carbon dioxide can be obtained from various sources. It can be obtained by burning of wood, burning of diesel, burning of petrol, through respiration, decomposition of magnesium carbonate, etc. So many methods are there. But as long as it is carbon dioxide, the ratio of carbon is to oxygen would be 1:2. 1 carbon is to 2 oxygen with respect to number, 1:2 with respect to number, or weight of carbon is 12 into weight of oxygen 16 into 2 32. 12:32 with respect to mass. So CO2 obtained from any source or prepared by any method, the ratio of carbon is to oxygen would be in the ratio 1:2 with respect to number, 12:32 with respect to mass. This is law of constant or fixed proportion, which says that ratio of various element in a compound is always constant or fixed. The ratio of various element in a compound is always constant or fixed, irrespective of the source from which that compound is obtained or the method by which it is produced. Now let us deal with a numerical problem to elaborate this law. A question is given. A question goes, 2.4 grams of magnesium, when burnt in air, it produces 4 grams of magnesium oxide. 2.4 grams of magnesium when burnt produce 4 grams of magnesium oxide. This is one piece of information. They say in another experiment, magnesium oxide was obtained by heating magnesium carbonate, and this magnesium carbonate found to contain magnesium equal to 60% and oxygen equal to 40%. Prove that law of constant or fixed proportion is followed. So we have been given the two sets of value, and based on these two sets of value we have to establish that law of constant or fixed proportion is applicable. So we apply it for the first set of value and then we apply for the second. Now if I start solving it, in the first experiment, it is said in the first experiment magnesium is being burnt in presence of air. Magnesium is being burnt in presence of air. It results in formation of magnesium oxide. Magnesium when burnt in presence of oxygen, it produced magnesium oxide. How much magnesium taken? 2.4 grams. How much magnesium oxide produced? As given, 4 grams. So since weight of magnesium taken is 2.4, the weight of magnesium taken is 2.4 and weight of magnesium oxide produced is 4. We have been given weight of magnesium is known, weight of magnesium oxide is known. So what we are doing, we are finding out the percentage of magnesium in magnesium oxide. The weight of magnesium taken 2.4, weight of magnesium oxide produced is 4. Therefore percentage of magnesium in magnesium oxide would be, so it would be weight of magnesium, which is 2.4, upon weight of magnesium oxide, which is 4, into 100 is equal to 60. So the percentage of magnesium in magnesium oxide as calculated, it is 60. In the first set of value we are talking about, I said that in 2.4 grams of magnesium oxide when burnt produce 4 grams of magnesium oxide. This is one set of value. This is one set of value in which magnesium is 60%. Now what would be the percentage of oxygen? So therefore percentage of oxygen would be the 100 minus 60. It is percent per 100. So out of 100, if magnesium is 60, what would be the value of oxygen? So it is 100 minus 60 is equal to 40. That is percentage of magnesium is 60, that of oxygen is 40. In first set we have calculated. Now in the question itself it is given that in the second set of value we discuss, they said that magnesium oxide obtained by heating magnesium carbonate. This is second set of value it is given. In another experiment, magnesium oxide obtained by heating magnesium carbonate found to contain magnesium equal to 60, oxygen equal to 40. So it is already given. In the second set of value, it is the percentage is given. So in the second set, the percentage of magnesium is 60, the percentage of oxygen is 40, and in the first set we have calculated the percentage of magnesium 60, percentage of oxygen 40, which means the percentage of magnesium and oxygen in first magnesium oxide, which was produced by heating magnesium in presence of air, and also in second set of value which was obtained by heating magnesium carbonate is same. So we have obtained magnesium oxide by two methods. One method is by heating magnesium in presence of oxygen to get magnesium oxide, and the second set is by heating magnesium carbonate. In both the cases, since percentage of magnesium and oxygen is coming to be same, therefore we say law of constant or fixed proportion is followed.